Witness 1 here. A quick video on cursed items and things like that. Do not accept any food from a church or from people. They'll poison it or curse it. Do not accept any gifts from people. Clothing, any of that stuff. It's cursed too. They'll curse that stuff. You got to be real careful of accepting food and accepting clothing and gifts from people. Been through that many a times, and I know better than to eat food that's offered. Like a guy bought pizza here a few months ago for us. We were doing a job. I was doing a job, and he bought pizza. As soon as I ate it, got sick. And so the next day he bought chicken, and I told the guy, one of the guys I was there with, I was ministering to, he was a Christian back in the day, and I said, don't eat what he's offering. That pizza made me sick. He's like, yeah, I noticed that. I said, don't eat it today, because I think he's a Mason. He put voodoo on that shit. He's like, they kept trying to get me to eat it. I was like, no, I'm good. I done ate. And so he ate it, and he's like, he doubled over, He's like, man, I think he was right. I said, I told you, dog. I told you people poison that food. That guy's a Mason. He putting some voodoo and shit on that stuff. Those guys are devil worshippers. And then one day I was over working another job, and they brought I was in Portland or somewhere, Vancouver, somewhere over there, Vancouver, Washington, or Portland, Oregon, somewhere. And they had this place called Voodoo Donuts. It was called Voodoo Donuts. And so the guy that had the porta cans, the portable toilets that they put on those job sites, he brought the superintendent of the site some of them donuts. They kept trying to offer me. I said, hell no, look, what the hell they say? He said, to my boss, they said voodoo donuts. I said, that's because they got the voodoo on them. Don't you dare eat them donuts. He started laughing at me. He's like, you ever had them before? I said, yeah, nope, and I ain't never going to neither. Them, they put this plainly in your face. Don't eat the donuts. And he ate them, and he come back about an hour later. He's like, my stomach hurts so bad. I said, I told you. He's like, I believe you now. I was like, well, it's too damn late. You done ate it. So, and sometimes they just put it in your face. But people smiling and patting you and say, hey, buddy, how's it going? A lot of people are your frenemies. They ain't. They'll put voodoo on you quicker than anybody. Your best friend. All these people ain't your friends, man. They're gang stalkers, and they're all dabbling in the occult. It's demonic out here, and you got to be careful. So, my advice, do not take gifts. Sometimes they'll curse an item and put it out there. Seashells. I noticed that around here a lot. If you're by the water and you see seashells hanging out on the docks in weird little places, I noticed this creepy old devil worshiper was putting seashells everywhere for the kids to pick up. See, he was cursing the kids because the kids are drawn to that stuff. And every day he would go around there putting new seashells inside the library and down by the docks, and I seen him put them under trees. He was doing the spell work on the seashells. And the kids, none of them have any damn sense, they're kids. And so you got to be careful. Things that look out of place, that don't belong there. I see a lot of people paint rocks and they'll put them in different places. They'll pick it up and put it in a different place. Do not touch that stuff. The stuff comes with a curse. You touch it, you curse. It's like Tutankhamun, when they dug up his grave, there's a horrible curse written in an Egyptian curse over there. And that guy Carter who dug him up died from a mosquito bite. Get what I'm saying? The curses are real. And, Everybody's cursed. Heck, even God, read Deuteronomy 28 about God. He'll put a curse on you if you don't diligently obey him. So, you know, get yourself familiar with that. If you think you're cursed, go to Deuteronomy 28 in the Bible and read about the curses. And if you fall in lines with some things in your life is happening with that, you know, you might be cursed by God. You got to get right with God. So, you know, and on top of it, you're going to have all these masons, witches, warlocks, wizards, witch doctors, reptilians, and every damn thing else out here putting curses on you all over the place. They hire, the government is nothing but a cult. They hire the occult, psychics, and all that to put curses on you. Constantly dealing with curses out here. So you need to, you know, do some diving and get yourself right with God. That's probably about the only way you're going to have them things be bouncing out. Otherwise, you're going to be having to return everything to sender all the time. It's like a tennis game. You return it back over to them, then they're like, shit, he's cursed us. Let's curse him again. So they'll, you know, bounce the ball back over to you, and then you got to bounce it back over to them. It's the tennis game of curses, back and forth. And so, you know, you got to start some of those things that you got, those rings that you got from great grandma and all that, the family heirlooms and stuff. Those are curses too. Cursed too. Why would everybody want great grandma's ring so bad? Blah blah blah. Because it has, you know, like Gollum. They're precious, so it's cursed. And there's a, you know, you could have your house could be full of items that are cursed. I watched a bunch of devil worshippers stocking Walmart for the holidays, for Christmas, and all the stuff they needed help. And I was in the temp service, and the everybody who was stocking that stuff was some kind of witch or warlock doing some kind of magic work on the items they were stocking for Christmas. I ain't shitting you. I mean, most of all the shit that we all got in our houses and around us, it's all cursed, dude. This nation is completely freaking cursed from God because it, you know, it has departed a long time ago, and it ain't even built on God. So you need to keep, all you guys need to keep that stuff in mind, do some digging. And if you want to really do some digging, you can go read that Dungeons and Dragons. That's Advanced Witchcraft Training. Read that book. Yeah, read the manual for the Dungeons and Dragons, for the Master's Manual, and then the regular manual, and you'll see real quick how these people think and what they do, and you know, it's Advanced Witchcraft Training. And those are just some little tips that might help you along your journey. Have a good one.